Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Welcome back to Planet Saving Meals, and today I, Dr. Jemilah Mahmood, the Director of the Sunway Centre for Planetary Health, have the great pleasure to be in the kitchen with Chef Fadillah.
Hello everyone, I am Chef Nur Fadillah from School of Hospitality and Service Management.
Part of our Planet Saving Meals, we try to prepare meals that are plant-based, that are delicious and can be used for festive season. So as you know, Eid-al Fitr is coming,
yes.
And traditionally we have rendang as one of the main dishes. Last year we cooked rendang nangka, jackfruit nangka,
yes,
and this year you're going to cook Rendang
Pucuk Ubi.
Pucuk Ubi kayu.
Yes, or in English we call it tapioca leaves or tapioca shoots.
So Chef, please tell us what we need to prepare this meal.
So basically the first item that we need, the main ingredients will be the pucuk ubi, daun pucuk ubi, or the cassava leaves or tapioca leaves. That's the main ingredients. And then we have some chili for a bit of spice, lemongrass, 2 lemongrass, okay, red onions, but if let's say you do not have red onions, you can always use the yellow onions or Holland onions, and then fresh turmeric, okay. But if let's say you do not have fresh turmeric, you can always use the powdered one, but the best thing about fresh turmeric is it has more aroma and it gives a better taste to the rendang. The leaves, we only use the shoots, okay, only the shoots, okay. So when you purchase, probably, or when you pick, okay, there will be some older leaves at the bottom, okay. We do not want that, so we only want the top leaves, okay. So what you will need to do is just take the leaves, okay, just pluck all the leaves, yeah. So this is the parts that we use for the rendang.
And you can tell they're young because they're so easy.
Yes, very soft.
They're not woody.
Actually, for tapioca leaf, right, there's several variations, okay. Basically, the one with the red stem is actually slightly bitter if in comparison to the ones with the green stems. Okay. If let's say you do not like bitter taste of the leaves, then you can use tapioca leaf with the green stem. Sorry. Okay.
So, Chef, you have the blender out.
Yes.
You know, traditionally we will be pounding this with the batu lesong or giling.
Okay. So basically, we have some ingredients that needs to be pound with batu giling, or you can use a blender. So basically the chili here, we have 25 gram of chili padi. So today I mixed the red and also the green so that it's not too spicy. And then 1 number of onions. So I have cut it in smaller pieces so that it's easier for me to blend.
So one
big onion. Okay. And then turmeric, about 20 gram. Okay.
About 1 inch.
Yeah. And then a bit of water. Okay. Just so that the ingredients can move inside the blender. Alright. Should be okay. Then.
Right. So
now
this is our for tumis.
Yes, for the tumis. Okay. Right.
Wow.
Very spicy, so be careful. Okay. Alright. Now we can start cooking.
Okay.
So in the pan, this is about 100 ml of oil. Okay. So just heat this up for a bit, and then you pour in.
How hot do you want it to be when you?
Not too hot. Okay, just use medium heat. Okay,
you don't want it to like splatter, right?
Yes. And we don't want it to burn too quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So the tip and the trick in Malay cooking is you have to have patience.
Yes.
You can't have too high heat. You got to play with the aromatics, right?
Yes. How do we know that it is done is basically once you see that the ingredient is start to split, the oil starts to split, or the oil starts to surface to the top. Okay, come to the top. Okay.
Orang Melayu kata pecah
minyak.
Yeah, pecah minyak.
Pecah minyak. Always remember to use medium heat. We want to simmer it gently. Okay, we do not want to like vigorously boil it. Okay, or else the ingredients will burn very quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't get the flavor.
Yes. During the sautéing or the tumis process, basically you will always need to stir. Okay, it's very important to always stir, or else the bottom of the pan of the pot is going to start to burn. Okay, at this stage you can see the oil start to separate and start to come up to the surface. Okay, at this stage you can add in the lemongrass.
And just take 2 and you smash it, right?
2 lemongrass and then you just smash it. Okay. Then we stir. Okay, next we add in the pucuk ubi.
It looks like a lot, but when it's cooked down, it's hardly anything.
It's going to shrink.
Yeah.
Once we added all the leaves, okay, we can add in the coconut milk. This is about 500 ml coconut milk, fresh coconut milk. If let's say you are using the coconut cream inside the box, then maybe you can reduce the amount of coconut cream to 250 and add 250 ml of water.
Because the coconut cream in the box is quite thick, isn't it?
Very thick, yes, very thick.
So this is fresh coconut squeezed, and it's 500 mils, and we add it just after you saute.
Yes, just after we add the leaves, then we can add the coconut.
All of it?
Yes, all of it. This is 500 ml. Okay, then we can add in the asam keping, only one. Okay, it's just one. Okay, so the asam will actually, it has a sour taste, so it will balance out the overall taste of the rendang. Very important ingredient. Okay,
so it's thickening nicely now, yeah?
So okay, the rendang is thickening. Okay, you can see at this stage, okay, if you do not stir, okay, it will start to stick on the bottom of the pan. So, but we are going to further dry this out. Okay, at this stage, actually, you can add a bit of salt.
And how much salt will I add?
For this amount, maybe about that much is.
This much?
Yeah,
half a teaspoon?
Yeah, about half a teaspoon. Yeah.
So, Chef, it took about 30 minutes of us stirring earlier. This is why I'm saying we need to be patient to have good food. But my goodness, it's so wonderful. It's dried down. It really looks like rendang. Rendang ubi kayu now, daun ubi kayu, pucuk ubi kayu, and it tastes so good.
Yeah. Okay, so basically with this amount of leaves, okay, so it needs about half an hour, 45 minutes for it to turn into this rendang. Okay, but if let's say normally people will make it in a
large
quantities. Okay, so normally maybe like 4 times the amount. Yeah, 4 times the amount. So that will take longer to cook, maybe more than 2 hours for it to dry down. But since we make it a very small portion, okay, so it takes less than an hour. Okay, so what we want to achieve is the leaves should be crispy.
This is the only crispy rendang that you will find, right?
No chicken, no
crispy chicken rendang. So it's ready.
Now it's ready.
Hey, so we have wonderful. Thank you so much, Chef Fadillah. We have Rendang Pucuk Ubi kayu, and it is a meat alternative to rendang for Eid-al Fitr. And it's so important for us to balance our meals, right? If you're not someone who can give up meat readily, I think you can try to maybe have a meatless Monday, or have options for non-meat eaters. The wonderful thing about Malaysia is that we always celebrate our festive occasions with our neighbors, our friends. Open house in Hari Raya. What I love most is that we have everyone coming, and you have to provide some non-meat options for our friends and our guests. Of course, from a planetary health perspective, moving from a meat-based diet to a plant-based diet has so many advantages. Number one, it's very healthy, right? Meat has a lot of additional proteins, but too much red meat can also cause many diseases, particularly cardiovascular diseases and so forth. And I think that plant-based diets also offer you an opportunity to do something about protecting the environment and the planet. The carbon footprint of red meat is very, very high, and this is hardly anything with the vegetables. And pucuk aku and pucuk ubi have very, very low carbon footprints. So we know that if we don't protect the planet, we will not be able to have good health either. So this is another episode of Planet Saving Meals, where really what we want you to do is just try, experiment, have fun, putting plant-based meals on the table, and also do your bit for the planet. So we're cooking this today in Ramadan, so we're all very, very hungry now watching this. So we're waiting for the time to break our fast to taste this wonderful food. But to all our viewers there, we wish you a blessed Ramadan. And from Chef Fadillah, me and our team at Sunway Centre for Planetary Health, Selamat Hari Raya Eid-al Fitr.